If a lenient will be taken, my lord, if a lenient will be taken.
If they are on duty, they will not be marked absent. If they are not on duty, the law will have to follow its course. How can we tell the administration to to write something which is not correct?
Not with respect to the exams and all that, Lord, the lenient will be taken, Lord, because of this reason, Lord, they are on protesting or on strike.
That's all right. So ask them to first return to work.
Yes.
Once they return to work, then if nobody is going to take any adverse action against the doctors,
That
let them
will
all
be-
come back to work.
Word from your lordship will work, Lord, for them.
Let them first come back to work, and then if there's any difficulty, just talk to us in the court here. We'll make sure that there's no adverse action against the doctors.
Very well.
We quite see that they were all upset about the fact that there was a very serious incident which took place, but let them first report to work.
Yes.
It specifically says that they are made to work for 36 hours. And one more thing, we have referred to working conditions in general, which includes the work. So please assure the doctors, we are as concerned about them that they have to work for 36 hours.
Yes.
All of us have also had family members, relatives. We have gone to public hospitals.
Yes.
I have slept on the floor of a public hospital when somebody in the family was not well. So we have gone through that. And you observe all of them working for 36 hours.
Lord, we would
Lord,
also not like, we would not like, my lord, a doctor who has not slept for 30 hours to treat us, my lord, because
May I just explain what happens in the hospitals? Because I have doctors in the family and also people studying in the medical colleges. What happens is that the senior, who are the third-year students of PG courses, they are the one who assign duty. You do us to 24 hours, and then thereafter you are given a rest for 2 to 3 hours. Again, you are called back on duty. The junior doctors are the one who prepare the discharge summary. And the discharge summary is prepared by them. So the workload is then again 2-3 hours. So it is almost 48 hours. It is not even 36 hours. So my humble submission is that you are neither in a physical state or a mental state at that stage to even resist if somebody is teasing you. I'm not even on the bigger sexual assault. I'm not on that because there are many incidents.
Shashikaranji, if you look at our order,
Yes.
sorry, Ms. Kumudasa Das, you know what? If you see our order,
Yes, Your Lordship.
if you see our order, we have in fact highlighted this very aspect, that there is a certain hierarchical nature of the workplace in a public hospital or any hospital. So when we have referred to that, and we have said because of the hierarchical nature, doctors, including junior doctors, are susceptible to harassment, not just sexual harassment, but different kinds of harassment.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yeah.
So we have specifically referred to this, but now that you have mentioned it, in a course of our order, in a brief order today, we will add to that as well. No difficulty. Your point is perfectly well taken. So please
My
don't
lord,
feel that
a
it's
small point to
Absolutely.
supplement
Just
that,
say,
is that
Yeah.
because
my
I
lord,
also
may I
come
just
from a
take a
family of
minute?
doctors, is that the counter to that, of course, is the fact that there are lots of peer-reviewed studies to say that continuity is important. Now, obviously, doctors can't be treated like this in light of that. So the committee should look into it and propose something
You see,
that
there is
has
another, I'll tell
adequate
you one thing.
safeguards.
I'll tell you one thing. We have got so many emails. I've been flooded with emails which I've been reading to the extent humanly possible. There's another viewpoint also that look, if you have doctors only on duty for 8 hours, then the purpose is that the doctor must be able to see the evolution of the patient. So that patient is there overnight, then your duty hours may extend beyond 8 hours so that you see that what is the development in the case of the patient between the time you entered and the time you exited. But we are not going to make any
Not
comment on
all
that.
of
But the
us-
committee will.
Your lordship.
Lord, but for
One other
But
Certainly,
one thing is,
48
we are
hours of
forgetting.
duty or 36 hours of duty is a little too aggressive.
is not really human. My
Lord,
lord, may I say I'm representing the KG Car Medical Junior Resident Doctors. They are still RG Car. And my lord, they are
By the
still,
way, Brother Justice Rishikesh Roy pointed out to me in another CB yesterday that you kept on saying car, is car. So I said, well, I
We are
apologize to him.
forgetting one crucial thing.
so my lord,
My lord, can I speak? My lord?
can I
We are
just,
forgetting one crucial thing. All doctors, my lord, which your lordships have constituted in the committee, they have passed through this very phase. They are aware of the problems.
so my lord, I'm just saying that they are still terrorized. They are still in fear. They are saying our senior residents are back at work. we'll give it to the Registrar General in a sealed cover, the names of the people. There are about 70 junior residents and they are interns, and they are still feeling terrorized. They are threatened. They are actually being targeted
Geetal-
in the hospital.
But terrorized by whom? Because this is a serious thing, and they
Yes.
come in the RG or medical hospital. medical
CISF
college.
is
What,
already
what,
there now.
what is their
But
grievance?
instead of, my lord, giving them here, let them be given to me. I'll ensure, my lord, CISF to do the needful. My lord.
Yes,
Be
but we have to have their names in sealed cover because those who've spoken up are feeling targeted already. And they have a
But
timeline
targeted-
of
but targeted-
videos they have taken.
Targeted by whom? Don't give us names, but targeted broadly
By
by.
officials, my lords, by goons. I am for
By-
the 20,000
by-
doctors in the, Kolkata, my lords.
Lord, if your
And
lordship sees the
some of,
report,
many
my
of them
lordship,
work in
by,
RG Kar.
possibly a hint of.
By members of the administration, by people who are in the hospital.
All right,
and
we'll take note of that. We'll
Yes,
take-
There is one submission, Your Lordship. There's a last submission, Your Lordship, I want to make. Can we have a compensation distress fund
That's been-
for the victims and the deceased of the family created by the state so that when at the time of the crisis of this kind of situation, they can be also get a compensation system like what we have done in the Nirbhaya case, Your Lordship.
All right, let's just see the status report for a moment. We'll just see the status.
With your lordship,
Just give us one moment.
with your lordship permission, may I just,
One second,
If
we'll have to
lordship
put in.
permits us, then should we post on the filing, e-filing, the suggestions of the pointers that we have, because it is anonymity which the resident doctors and interns from different places they are requesting, because the direct impact is on them. And their mental state is terrible. There is also a survey report of National Medical Council which says that 28%.
Point taken.
Under-
There should be a portal where suggestions can be given to the
Yes.
committee, even anonymously, without disclosure of identity.
Yes, Your Lord.
Point well taken. Noted.
No,